Coming up next on your Titan News Brief, students registering for the spring semester classes should plan accordingly. And with the elections just days away, students tell us who they will be voting for. And a preview of this weekend's sport action, all that and more coming up now. Welcome to your Daily Titan News Brief for Friday, November 2nd, 2012. I'm Pham.
And I'm Andy Waller.
With the election only a few days away, students tell us who they'll be voting for.
The last day to register to vote was October 22nd, the same day of the last presidential debate. And now, the next time President Barack Obama and Mitt Romney face each other will be on November 6th, Election Day. And because the elections are only a few days away, I went around campus asking students if they're going to vote, for who, and why.
I'm voting for Obama because I believe that our education system is priority, and he's doing a lot to keep our education, to keep going versus trying to do all these budget cuts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll be voting for Mitt Romney. Just following the debates and stuff, I just agree more with what he has to say.
But while some students are ready to vote for their favorite candidates, others are still undecided.
At this point right now, I do not know who I'm voting for. I'm really not into that whole politics stuff yet, so we'll just see how it turns out. I'll be watching just to see what happens, but as of right now, no.
But other students say they won't be voting at all.
I'm not going to vote for anyone because I'm not happy with the candidates. Because Obama says something, but he doesn't say what he's going to do. And then Mitt Romney is not my candidate either.
But regardless of their current stance, students will have until November 6th to do some extra research and figure out exactly who they're going to be voting for. Reporting from Fullerton, I'm Alma Zazueta.
So with the election being just around the corner, why hasn't there been a debate for the two senators squaring off? Dianne Feinstein said Wednesday that she hasn't faced off in a debate against her Republican opponent because she's heard nothing from her challenger, Elizabeth Emken. Polls show Feinstein at a 57% and Emken at 31%, a 26-point margin that grew from a 19-point advantage in July. A Fullerton pastor has been charged with the misdemeanor sexual battery of a female church member. Prosecutors said Joseph Angel Oliveira, a pastor at Lifetime Ministries in Fullerton, which offers services to at-risk youth, approached the bed of an 18-year-old woman who was living in the church and woke her up on August 22nd. Oliveira faces a maximum sentence of 1 year in jail, $4,000 in fines, and a mandatory life sex offender registration if convicted of the two misdemeanor charges. He is scheduled to be arraigned Thursday at the North Justice Center in Fullerton.
According to an email sent out by school officials Wednesday morning, undergraduate students registering for the spring semester classes will be capped off at 16 units. Now, there will be an exception for students who are expecting to graduate in May or August of 2013.
Hey guys, well, as you guys can see today, we're going to be having partly cloudy days with highs of 73 degrees and lows of 53 degrees. For the rest of the week, temperatures will continue to rise, reaching 90 degrees for Sunday. And get ready for the heat because this will continue for the next few days. Back to you guys on the studio.
And in entertainment news, Lindsay Lohan should probably be careful what she says. Just days after the starlet tweeted the following message, quote, "Why is everyone in such a panic about hurricane? I'm going to call her Sally," unquote. Mother Dina Lohan posted a picture of the family's home in shambles after Hurricane Sandy swept through the Long Island neighborhood.
Wow, that's just unfortunate. Sometimes you really have to be careful with what you say on Twitter for karma.
Yeah, it's very insensitive right now, especially with all the aftermath of the hurricane.
And I'm sure she didn't want that drama coming around her way now. Now let's turn it over to Patrick Garrity to give us a preview of all the sports action and what's happening this weekend. Patrick?
Thanks, Andy and Andy. Well, for all you Lakers fans out there, a season with so much promise has gotten off to a pretty poor start as the Lakers dropped their second straight game last night to the Portland Trail Blazers, 116-106. It follows the opening night loss to the Dallas Mavericks, in which the Lakers dropped the game 99-91. Newly acquired superstar Dwight Howard has played well, however, but issues with team defense and free throw shooting have kept the Lakers out of the W column. They look to rebound tonight against in-city rival, the Los Angeles Clippers. And here on campus, the Titan women's soccer team looks to add to its regular season Big West Championship when it enters postseason play tonight. The top-seeded ladies will take on fourth-seeded UC Irvine at 7:30 p.m. at Anteater Stadium, with a spot in the Big West Tournament Final on the line. The Titans beat the Anteaters 3-1 earlier this season and have not lost to their county rivals since 2009. And for all you baseball fans, you'll be able to get a preview of the Titan baseball team as they face the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos in a scrimmage on Saturday afternoon. The 2 p.m. game will follow Family Fun Day at Goodwin Field, which kicks off with a free youth clinic, baseball clinic from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Coaches and student athletes will be instructing participants in hitting, pitching, and fielding in several stations spread throughout the diamond. For more information, visit TitanBaseballAcademy.com. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Patrick. And that does it for this edition of your Daily Titan News Brief. I'm Pham.
And I'm Andy Waller. We'll see you next time.